What is up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. I have a matchup today of Red Blue Ace into Black Echo Moria. We lost the dice roll, but we get to go second. Gecko really wants to go first. They can get the leader ability going pretty quick. Gecko's leader ability is when attacking with a Dawn on leader, you can rest 2. He trashes a card from hand, mills 2 from the top of his deck, and he gets to summon a 4-cost or less Thriller Bark Pirate from the graveyard. So just a way to cheat out a bunch of 4-cost bodies. It's got some removal to it. We'll see how this goes. We mold our hand, and we are going to. He's going to Dawn Pass. We go to our 2 Dawn turn. If we have a Searcher, we play it. We do have a Searcher. We add the Garp. Search top 4. We can add a Yamato. We can add the Roger. Both are great. I think the Yamato is better. So I'm going to add the Yamato. That's going to give us a play on our 6 Dawn turn. Meanwhile, he's reading my leader ability. I'm just going to put 1 Dawn on lead and then pass it back to him. He goes to his 3 Dawn turn, and he's going to probably do... this is why he wants to go first. He puts 1 Dawn on lead, so in 6 life, uses leader ability, pitches a card, mills 2, and gets to summon a 4-cost or less from trash. He just left it out there. It's the Ryuma. It has double attack with a Dawn on it, a 4/6. We'll pitch the Red Rock to be a 2K counter. We go to our 4 Dawn turn, and I think we're gonna, especially with that Ryuma out there, let's play down the Marco blocker. I could also play Atmos and bounce that Ryuma back, just kind of set him back a turn. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that instead of playing the Marco. Normally I'd play the Marco, but I kind of want to set him back a turn. So we'll swing a 6 life. He takes no trigger. We tap 4 with Atmos. We can reveal 2 Whitebeard Pirates. We'll show him a Marco, and we'll show him a Thatch. We get to bounce a 4-cost back to hand. So effectively, just kind of like got around his leader ability last turn. Kind of set him back a turn. If he wants to get the Ryuma out, he's gonna have to do it again. Same exact play. So he's going to tap 2 for a Cerberus, just a chump blocker. Leader ability again plays the Ryuma down, 6 life, and we'll give him a 2K counter Thatch. He passes it back to us, and at this point, let's put the Marco blocker. Let's probably, that's the move. We could also play the Yamato, but just the fact that he has a double attack, I want to at least get a blocker out. So I think what we're gonna do is we can swing 5. We can swing 6, 7, 6, 7. We swing 6 with the Atmos here into life. He gives us a 2K counter, a Sindri. We swing 7 now. He can either give us the blocker, take another hit. He takes the hit, no trigger. We tap 4 for the Marco. Now we have a Dawn on leader. If he dawns up and does a big play with the Ryuma, trying to hit a double attack, we can just block with the Marco and draw 3. He's going to tap 4 to play a Kuzan. He gets to draw a card. That Kuzan is troublesome because on attack he can -4. So that's going to allow him to do some plays. He's going to be able to pop some big things. For example, Absalon is a card that can pop, is a common card running there that can pop a 2-cost. So with that Kuzan, he now access to popping 6 costs. So very troublesome card. He's going to tap 3 for a Big News Morgans. He gets to draw 2, I think trash 1 with the effect of Morgans. And it's also a blocker, a 3-cost blocker. He's just telling me, I was like, oh, that's an interesting card. He's like, yeah, it's a target for Rebecca. And I was like, oh man, blood might be cooking. So yeah, he pitches a Stussy. I think he gets to pitch another card too. It's draw 2, trash 2. It's effectively, I think he tells me it's like the Inupe. It's not searchable. It's not playable off anything. It's just synergizes well with Rebecca. He passes it back to us, not swinging the Ryuma. But yeah, now he has this Kuzan. He has the 2 blockers. It's kind of getting a little interesting here. We are on our 8 Dawn turn. We don't have, I think, a Iron Whitebeard to set up into a Blockbeard, so let's just play the Yamato. Tap 5, draw 2, which we draw into an Iron Whitebeard. Give a rested Dawn to leader. Now we have 3 Dawn to play with. I think we can just swing big. I don't want to swing the Marco just because he has that Ryuma. So I think maybe what I can do is swing 7, 7, 7 on the Atmos, 7 on leader. I can say we just swing 6 life. He gives us the jump blocker. Now we have this 3 Dawn. We can swing 8. So we swing 6, 8 rather than 7, 7. We get both blockers, and we pass it back to him. So now we're in a little bit of a troublesome spot because, again, that Kuzan can facilitate some plays. He could easily pop our Yamato. We could easily pop our Marco. Just the fact by swinging that Kuzan and then playing like an Absalom. That's a very common play. He's just reading the Yamato. and reading the Marco. We will get to draw if he KOs the Yamato or Marco 4-liter effect. We would not draw for the Atmos because it's 5,000 power. It needs to be 6,000 power to proc leader ability. Something to be cognizant of. I messed that up in a couple practice games. So yeah, just trying to be cognizant of that Ryuma, because that Ryuma with double attack, it can change the momentum so quickly. I have the Marco blocker ready to go for. We also have a decent amount of countering. I think we have a couple 2Ks. But we're set up for next turn to I am Whitebeard into the 10 to 10 beard. He's thinking it through. He puts 1 Dawn on, and he swings 6 into life, minusing 4 to the Yamato. We'll give him a 2K. He might have swung 7 there. Looks like there might be 2 Dawn. So yeah, now he's set up to, he can probably use 3 Dawn for his leader ability, and then I think he's going to have like 4 for the Ryuma if he wanted. Instead, he taps 4 for another Kuzan. He gets to draw another card. So now it's definitely troublesome. He could definitely try to kill a Blockbeard next turn with the 2 Kuzans. And then here comes the Absalon with leader ability to KO the Yamato. We do get to draw a card because of that. And he's swinging 6 life. So we'll give him the 1K pudding. His hand size is not that big. And he passes it back to us. Definitely need to make a point to kill that Kuzan. I don't want him having multiple Kuzans. Having 1 Kuzan is already bad enough. It allows him to hit, for example, with an Absalon, he can hit 6 costs. With 2, he can hit 10 costs. So he can hit this Blockbeard after we I am Whitebeard into the Blockbeard. Give 2 rest to Dawn after the draw 2, trash 2. We're going to swing 7 into the Kuzan. He has no blocker, so we're either going to get a decent amount of cards out of hand, get 2 cards out of hand, or we're going to be able to secure the kill. We're definitely going to try to go full on and trying to kill this Kuzan. So he gives us 2K, 1K. And then now I'm thinking I have this, I'm going to put an extra Dawn on. I'm going to swing 9 into the Kuzan. We're able to secure the kill. Now we tap 1 for a Garp. We get to search top 4. And we can add another Blockbeard, so we will. We play that next turn potentially, and we're going to pass it back to him. We have the Marco blocker. We have the Blockbeard. Feeling okay about not taking that double attack Ryuma. But in terms of KO ability, we are kind of in range. He could do some funny things with that Kuzan. I'm hoping my Blockbeard doesn't die. But if he swings that Kuzan minus his 4, it's a 6 cost. It's not that he could play like a Laboon. He could do something else. Like I'm sure there's another way he could minus a 1 pretty easily, and then finger pistol it or something like that. He's got some options. He's got some plays. I'm just like, it just gets some scary combinations. He's gonna tap 2 for another Morgan's blocker. He gets to draw 2, trash 2, 3 cost blocker, and he pitches a Hogback. He has to pitch 1 more card. Or no, I think he pitched another card. It was just underneath the Hogback. It's hard to see, but I remember him doing that. Doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. He has 9 Dawn. Excuse me, he has 7 Dawn. Because he played the Morgans. So yeah, I'm hoping he swings the Kuzan. I'm hoping he swings the Ryuma, and we can block, and we can just try to secure the kills. He swings a big, I think this is 10 life. Put 4 Dawn on the Ryuma. He has 3 Dawn standing. Probably going to a leader ability. I'm just going to turn the Blockbeard sideways. There's no way he can kill the Blockbeard now via battle, and we have the Marco blocker just in case. What I'm guessing he does is he uses leader ability. He puts 1 Dawn on leader, taps 2, summons something else out. And all of his bodies currently are 5k bodies. Instead, he taps 1 for a VV blocker. It's a 1-cost blocker that gains... Blocker has 10 or more cards in trash. I haven't really seen that, but he definitely has 10 or more cards. Puts 1 Dawn on Absalon, swings 6 life. We give him a Yamato, puts another Dawn on leader, and swings 6 life. And we're thinking about what to do. Gonna give him the Jozu 2K, and he passes it back to us. We're still at 3 life, and at this point, he does have 2 blockers, but our board's kind of looking okay. We have 3 swings for sure, maybe 4 with the Marco. I'm okay swinging the Marco if I can secure the kill on the Ryuma. The Ryuma is what scares me and makes me want to keep the Marco standing. We're gonna I am Whitebeard into Blockbeard again. 2 rested Dawn. Actually, no, we didn't I am Whitebeard. We just tapped 10 to play the Whitebeard down. Pitch the Red Rock, might not need it. We put 2 Dawn on the Atmos, and we're gonna swing 8 into the Ryuma with lead. He does have 2 blockers. I'm okay swinging my Blockbeard. He lets it die. That's huge for us. We're gonna swing 7 into the Absalon. He gives us counter. I think he only has like 1 card in hand now. We're gonna swing 12 into the Absalon. We get the kill. And I could swing the Marco here. And I will. I swing 6 life. He takes no trigger. Pass it back to him. He has 2 blockers, kind of chump blockers, and the Kuzan. Feeling in a good spot. We have 2 Blockbeards. Yeah, so feeling like I'm in a good spot here. Don't have a lot of cards in hand, but our board's looking pretty awesome. Our board's full. We have 2 Blockbeards out. And the only really threat he has on board is the Kuzan. But the Kuzan can facilitate some things. He can hit a 6 cost potentially with Absalon, and you could hit a 9 cost with a Finger Pistol. Needs a little bit more to be able to clear one of our Blockbeards, but I'm sure he might have some other cost reduction. It could be Laboon, for example. He's thinking it through. All 10 Dawn standing. He's gonna tap 9 for a Kaido, and I go, oh shoot, he gets to pitch a card and KO, I think a 6 cost, or trash a 6 cost. I trash a card from my hand. He goes, oh shoot, can I take that back? He pitches a Teach, by the way. I'm like, yeah, you can take that back. And I said to him, do you want to swing the Kuzan first? Because that would allow him to KO one of my my Blockbeards. I was not expecting that Kaido at all, but it makes sense. And he could KO one of my Blockbeards, or it would trash, so it wouldn't even proc leader ability. He would have to swing the Kuzan, play that Kaido, pitch a card. I also have to pitch a card from hand. So yeah, I think that'd be a good, strong play. But instead he opts for a Rebecca. He gets to pick up a 3 to 7 cost black character and then play it rested. He plays the Morgans. If it comes in rested though, he does get to draw 2 trash 2. If he does draw the 2, now he's going to get the pitch. And he pitches the Teach. I'm just looking at what to pitches because I'm hoping he pitches that Kaido, because that Kaido scared me. And he does pitch the Kaido. So hopefully he didn't draw into his second one there. He only has like 1 or 2 cards in hand. And that Kaido was the only thing that really scared me. I think at this point I'm looking at his, like, he still has 6 Dawn standing. He does have all these blockers on board, but they're kind of just weak. So he swings a huge number. I think this is 6 life. I should just block. I should just turn the Newgate sideways. I don't know why I didn't do that. I believe he swings 6 life, or excuse me, 11 life. It would have been a free block, so definitely a misplay on my part. I took the hit, but drew an X. Maybe I wanted to draw a card. I don't know. I think I was just a misplay on my part. I should have just free blocked. And now I'm just thinking what to do. First I'm gonna swing 6 into the, I think it's 4 to get the KO. Thinking what's the best move here. Gonna swing 7, or excuse me, 8 life. Thinking what to do. I think what I want to do is I have a Jozu in hand. I swing into life. He gives me one of the VV blockers. I'm gonna swing my whole board out, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the Jozu down. But the problem is my board's full, so I'm thinking like, what do I pick up? What do I bounce? I'm gonna swing the Atmos, and then probably play over the Atmos, or play over the Garp, and then pick up the other one. Thinking about which one to do. Ultimately, what I'm going to decide to do, and thinking all these calculations, is like, oh, do I have room to play the pick? If I pick up the Garp, do I play the Garp back down? I think I have a Garp in hand anyways, or an Ezo in hand. Ultimately, what I'm going to do is first I'm going to swing 7 with the Atmos, because the Atmos is going away for sure. But I'm going to play over the Garp and pick up the Atmos. The reason being is if he plays down like a Rebecca or something like that, or something like plays that Kuzan back down, I can bounce it with the Atmos. So I'm going to swing 12 life now with one of my Blockbeards. With the Newgate blocker, swing 12 life, get the Rebecca blocker. Now here comes the 6 for the Jozu. We're going to play over the Garp, like I said. We're going to pick up the Atmos. We bounce the Kuzan back to his hand. We have 1 Dawn standing. And we can play down an Ezo, search top 5 for a Whitebeard pirate. And we can only add I Am Whitebeard. It's not the best target for what we want right now, but we'll take it. It's a card in hand. We can use it as a 2K for leader ability. Pass it back to him. We cleared his entire board. Now, granted, his board was mostly weak blockers. We got rid of that troublesome Kuzan. There's really not a great play you can do even if he dons up huge and massively and swings 15 at the teach. Excuse me, not the teach, at the Blockbeard. It'd only take 2Ks to get out of it. We also have the Ezo. We can cycle our hand a little bit. We're in a good spot right here. We can just put a ton of pressure on next turn. He taps 4 for that Kuzan, draws a card. We can bounce that with the Atmos if we want, but I think we're just going to go for game next turn. He finger pistols my Marco. I get to draw 2, and then lead ability draw 1. So now he's used 8 Dawn. He uses the remaining 2 Dawn to play down a Cerberus blocker, and he can't really swing at anything, so he passes back to us. We probably have game anyway. He doesn't have a lot of cards in hand 3 with a blocker, but let's just play the Atmos down, bounce the blocker back to his hand. So we play the Atmos down, show him 2 Whitebeard Pirates. We're going to show him I Am Whitebeard and Blockbeard. I put them in the trash. That should not be. They should go back into my hand. But it doesn't really matter because I'm about to swing for game. I swing 12, he takes, and I swing, like, I think this is 18, and we got the dub here. So yeah, I think we kind of just kept rolling. We kept we bounced things back with the Atmos. We had the blocker standing for the Ryuma, making sure we didn't take a double attack. And at the end there, we were able to just outvalue with the Blockbeards. He could have potentially made it differently if he drops that Kaido down. I don't know what happens the next turn because we definitely pitched Red Rocks because I wasn't expecting a big Kaiju like that. So I don't know what happens, but I think we can still. I think we're still going to go on to at least be competitive. I think at least we were in a really good spot. Even if we lose one of the Blockbeards and he plays a Kaido down, our board was pretty good. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you did it differently. Really appreciate you guys, and see you next time.